Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as Rangers. Had a little bit of a recording mishap there, so we actually joined the action in progress. Let's just pretend that the tennis ran over or something like that and cut into our time. So we joined the game live, about 6 minutes gone, as we're taking on Hibs. Edelman finding Molina, finds Art, finds Mabudi, he's in, he shoots, and it's a good save by Freddie Woodman. But yeah, we're going for 18 out of 18 just now. Of course, we achieved that 17-0-0 in the last game, in the last episode. So we are breaking out here, episode 16, I think, of this. Season 7 now, as we're just about to approach January. We're going for 18 out of 18. It's into Arp. Oh, he's got to score. He's got to score, the big German lad. Created a number of chances here against third place Hibs. Going very well this season, Hibs. Currently sitting 8 points clear of Celtic. And they're doing well to hold us as well at Murrayfield. Packed house here at Murrayfield as well. I wonder if some of the Hearts supporters have maybe dug out their Rangers shirts for this one. We've had a limited crowd recently, but they've turned out for this one today. Byram, Burjonas, Edelman, drive it low, son, drives it low, blocked, gets it back, drives it low again. Moore, Mabudi, it's an absolute tap in. Lovely composure from Connor Moore to just reverse the pass there. Could have shot himself, Moore. Finds Mabudi, who bags the goal 1-0. As we're looking to go 18-0-0. Crazy record. Byram, Moore. Byram's cross, Burjonas' flick on, Edelman's line-up for Molina, and it is going to be 2-0 half-time. It is probably going to be 18-0 secured. We're just so good, man. It's unbelievable, the team that we've built. You look back on the early couple of seasons of this save, we have earned the right to be this dominant. We went through some god-awful patches. We went through some patches, I'm not afraid to say, where I genuinely thought the series, I should say, was just going to come to an end because we were going to get sacked. You know, there was a couple of games where it was just terrible. We were just getting slapped aside basically by Celtic. They were winning the title almost unchallenged, not quite as unchallenged as we were going to win it this season, but they were miles and miles ahead of us. Who else? Chia Cherry can go in the middle and see what happens. Yeah, they were so far ahead of us. We couldn't beat them. We couldn't touch them. When we played them head to head, we always got beat. And coming up against teams like Hearts away from home, you were wanting a point. You know, as Remus Mixer files in the third goal here, it's going to be another comfortable victory for us at home in the league. Can we make it a hammering? We're going for a fourth. Molina now. Great ball into the channel. Mixes there. Squares it up. Mabudi at the back stick. Should score. It's the post. Hell, you were going away to McDermott Park against St Johnson and stuff, hoping that you wouldn't get beat. Here's Perez. Tees up Moore. Losing it. Bilbao clears. Oh, it's a penalty and Stefano Denswell will step up. Denswell versus Woodman for 4-0. It's a good save by Freddie Woodman, has to be said. Very well done. What is that guy's name? Hold on a wee minute. Perez, Mixer, Lastly. It's an easy finish, Brian Lastly. It is now 4. Remus Mixer with the assist. Putting on a plate for him. Joe Rafferty. I was wondering if that was Jerry Rafferty at right back there for a second, but Joe Rafferty. An 8.8 today from Lastly, very well done. An 8.9 from Moore, looks like man of the match. Mixer has a goal and an assist and isn't even in the discussion for man of the match. Bit harsh. It's going to be over. It is over. It is 4-0. It is another easy, comfortable victory. This time over Hibs. We're away at Dundee United next, which could be a bit more tricky. 4th place side. They did score 2 goals against us at Murrayfield. So away on their patch, they will probably try and do a wee bit more against us. Maybe try and take some points off us. Be the first team to take points off us this season. I'm still raging that Partick Thistle beat us in that cup final. It's inconceivable how that happened. Of all the games that we could have blown, we blow the bloody cup final. Right, all these teams want to extend loans and stuff. I will just accept them all because it really doesn't matter now. Youth development's out the window since this looks to be our last season. With obviously Football Manager 19 on the horizon. Hearts away to Park. 2-0 in his reign. Dundee United beaten Dunfermline 3-0 away from home to get themselves in the mood before they host us. And Mikael Lustig Celtic win 4-0 against second place Hearts. A hat trick from Tom Rogic and one from Trezeguet. Mikael Lustig has to be in the question now for the job. He has to be in that discussion. It's probably the first time this season they've strung 2 wins together. And it's been under Lustig both times. I hope he gets the job, as I say. It'll be interesting to see how he does. Are they playing on Boxing Day? I think they are. I think everybody plays Boxing Day, don't they? Let's see. Alec Neil of Birmingham wants Murray Wallace. Some Chinese mob want Denswell. None of them are getting them. They are away at Falkirk. Celtic are away at Falkirk. It's a tough one. Falkirk, no pushovers. They've got a decent side. They've got the likes of that Manny guy up front. Not bad at all. They were really quite high up in the league actually. Was it last season or something? They came like second place, or they dropped down to fourth or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, they were third. They were third last season. They ended up quite a way off the pace, but they did very well in the early season. Right, so Dundee United now. Fieti Art will not start. Alfredo Morelos will come back in. Manuel Riedel will be restored to the team in place of Murray Wallace. Fassy's in for Moore. Paez is in for Barjonas. Wallace can go into the bench. We're going with our strongest team today. Byram will continue because he has been better than Alexander Arnold recently. Remus Mix is playing very well, but so is Dapo Mabudi. I'll let Mabudi start. And we'll go Fulton lastly, Riedel, Denswell, Byram, Edelman, Fassi, Paez, Mabudi, Morelos, Molina. Let's arrange these lads the way that I like them sitting. Go like that. There we go. And away at Dundee United. I have a weird feeling that this could be one of our tougher games this season. They are second in the form table, obviously just behind ourselves. So let's see if we can get in and out of it. And we'll obviously be watching as well as Celtic take on Falkirk. Mikael Lustig Celtic away at Falkirk. Now that they're absolutely nowhere near us in the league, I'm kind of rooting for them. Just because I want Lustig to get the job. Colclough switches it. Morgan down the line. That's a terrible ball. Easy for Riedel. On his return to the squad. Byram. Paez. Morelos looking for Edelman's movement. There it is. Lovely spin. Takes 3 of them out of the game. Molina has got to square that. Come on. You're never scoring from that angle. Paez in. Breaks to Denswell. Fassi back to goal. Turns hits. Easy for Rogers. And Danny Rogers gets his gloves on the ball twice in quick succession to start the game. Marcel Edelman's carrying a knock. Tight Achilles. Let's hope he can just get through this. Paez looking for Byram. There he goes. Keeps it in. Early cross. Deflects. Mabudi. 1-0. I don't know how Byram manages to get the assist for that. Surely it should be Morelos. I think it just hits off Morelos' back. But it's still final touch came off him before the finish of Mabudi. But it is 1-0. And we get another one. I'll maybe try and get Edelman off. Switch Molina to the wing back. Pretty boring games all round. Nobody with more than 1 goal in their game so far. Velasquez won't get there. First Paez finds Fassi. Oof, that is a venomous shot. Miles over the bar, but it was a hell of a hit. The Dundee United players looking exhausted and playing poorly. It's a good combination as far as we're concerned. Falkirk holding Lustig Celtic 0-0 at half time. 1-0 here at Tannadice. As we will be going 19-0-0, a perfect half season. I will tell them assertively not to get complacent. Sam Byram looks stressed out by that. Fine. You can come off for Trent Alexander-Arnold. In fact, no. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes on for Edelman. I will bring on Remus Mixa for Walter Molina because Walter Molina's been pretty useless. Ronan comes on for Diamantakos, or Diamantakos, again, no idea how you pronounce that. And 50 minutes into the game, plodding along here at 1-0. Dundee United haven't created much, but there's still that chance of the sucker punch if you don't make it 2. Morelos flicks it to Alexander-Arnold. Paez now. Lovely flick back to Alexander-Arnold. Into Fassi. Not a lot of space here. Paez. Mixa peels out wide. Puts her in. Morelos flicks her across. And Mabudi, with the easiest finish he'll ever get in his life, hammers her in. He's got a brace. And we've got 2-0. And we should have a perfect half season. 19 wins out of 19 as we go into January. Literally couldn't have asked for more than that. Paez's corners in. Mabudi, denied a hat-trick. As Lustig Celtic still toil at Falkirk. They've got 20 minutes to grab a goal to give the gaffer his 3rd win out of 3. Morelos can come off for Arp. Morelos hasn't scored today, but he has done enough to keep his place in the squad, assisting both goals. So he did actually get the assist. Byram didn't. I don't know why it said Byram did then. Falkirk still 0-0. Looks like Lustig's going to be 2-1-0, which is still an improvement on what Malky was doing with him. But they will slip another 2 points behind us. Mabudi, Fassi, Trent Alexander-Arnold loses it to Ravet. And as it goes along for Ronan, the full-time whistle goes. It's another clean sheet. It's another victory. It is 2-0. It is a perfect half season. We are halfway there. Halfway to winning every single game in a season. 19-0-0. 57 points out of the first 57 as we chase the 114 point target. Obviously never been done before. And we're on course, and we now have 4 clean sheets in a row. We're playing pretty well. So that's going to be it. We've beat Hibs and Dundee United. We're back next time. We're taking on Partick at home, looking for some revenge for that cup final disaster against them. And then we'll be playing Hearts away at Tynecastle, which is obviously one of the trickier games in the calendar. So hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It was a quick episode. It was 2 nice routine victories for us, playing well, getting the perfect half season completed. So I hope to see you next time. Drop down below, by the way, leave a like on that video if you're enjoying the series. And as I say, hope to see you next time when we're taking on Partick at home and Hearts away.